Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Muta. My name is LoloTalks, and I'm not alone in this video. As you can see, my friend is here. Kaso, say hi to everyone.
Hello everyone.
I'm so happy that I have someone in my video. I think it's been a long time coming, and I'm finally obliged to the demand of the people. So yes, we are here today and we're discussing inequality. Why is it that people are poor? Because there's this belief, right? Okay, let me just get into it. There's this belief that you're poor because you're lazy, and that's what a lot of, I would say, privileged people say. It's like a blanket statement. That's what I don't like about it. When they say poor people are lazy, it's a blanket statement that they put everyone in that box. Poor people, all of you are the same. Rich people, all of you are the same. If you're looking for laziness, you're going to find it in everywhere. You're going to find it with the poor people, you're going to find it with the rich people. Okay, it makes me, I want to ask though, why is it that poor people are poor? Why do we have so many poor people in the world?
I think Niger Delta as a case study.
Okay.
We have a lot of wealthy people in Niger Delta. We have a lot. This this oil corporation, this big giant. This is what they do. ExxonMobil, they pump in billions of dollars. Chevron, Shell, RG, they pump in billions of dollars in Niger Delta. But if you go there, the place is a sham, it's an eyesore.
Yeah.
But the point is, what they do, they want to keep people under the control in the system. Build an high-tech, like a 3D university, you know, that the type you were in the stage to find in Dubai.
Okay.
They can build it in the Niger Delta because they pump a lot of money there. But they don't want the people to realize that this is what it is. The people now know. Now the people have realized, they've been self-aware. Then what do? They call the selected few, the chiefs. They just give them handouts. The money they were supposed to invest in the community, they call the chiefs, then this thing, just keep them under control. Just check them. So they are just subjected to remain like that.
So more like the system is put in place to keep the poor people poor.
Yeah. The system is just there to just keep the poor people poor. So when you drive by, you the rich guy, when you drive by, you call them lazy. No, it's because of you. They are lazy because of you. You won't give them what they want. Even their entitlement, you will not. Then you send them to one sham store, then they pick up arms and all. It keeps rolling. It's just like a wheel. It just keeps rolling. What we need is someone to break that wheel.
It's reminding me of how, you know, it's this what you said about the vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Like now, if someone is from a poor, let's say someone from this Niger Delta, let's use that place. In the place that you are, it's everywhere that is consumed with abject poverty, right? Yeah. And because of this abject poverty, you're unable to get the right education, which means you can't get a good job. And because you can't get a good job, you're going to stay in poverty. And because of you can't get a good job and you don't have money, you can't get good health care. Obviously, the person is sad. The person is in constant fear, or in this stage of insecurity, in this state of doldrums, where there's inactivity. They want to escape. So they go and they engage in this bad vices like drugs, alcohol, and all of that. And because of now, that's a habit. And that's that 5 or 10 minutes of the end of the day, that's what they use to escape. Or they want to be high the whole day, so they don't even think about their situation. Any money they get, they're trying to use it to sort of to sponsor that habit of theirs.
You know, the point is,
okay.
I am broke. Now I have 1,000 bucks, and I have 10 children. I have 10 children, and I have 1,000 bucks just for the entire day. What do I do? What do I do? I just buy probably Hungry Man, big one. How much is that? Maybe 200 naira, and just give it to the wife. Then you can all share. Then what gives me joy? I'm thinking of it. Then what gives me joy? I go to the joint. So of course, when you get there, you always get high somewhere or the other, cheap drink, cheap high. You know, you just get drunk. So when you do this repeatedly, you're bound to. That is your coping mechanism.
Exactly.
That is how you get yourself out of. Then you do more harm than good.
So when it comes to poverty, I believe that it's a combination of like bad circumstances and bad choices. And even when people say people are lazy, when you're looking at it from outside in, you can, like I said, there's my last vlog I was talking about confirmation bias, right? If you have a prejudice in your mind, or you have a belief that poor people are lazy, you're going to find poor people that are lazy, and you're going to even like look at the circumstances and make sure that it fits your own bias. You get? So now you see a poor person that has been working constantly. You know, there's something called the working poor. Yeah. So now you are working. You don't know what working poor means. It means that you keep on working for your team. Yes, you're being paid not exactly.
Busy doing nothing.
So it's understandable that someone can go mad and be like, man, I can't do this. They raise out their middle finger and be like, nah. If you're looking from outside, you say you're lazy, but they don't understand that the circumstance that you're in is so demotivating that it immobilizes you, right?
Yeah.
And if you see that, you would believe that person is lazy. But that person is just tired. I desperately want to work for the United Nations, right? And I'm looking, you keep applying, and they tell you if you want to work for United Nations, you have to start at the bottom. That's an internship. Don't pay. They demand you to work 40 hours a week, and they don't even give you stipend, like transport or food. But now look at me now that I don't have money, but I want to work with United Nations. If I don't have the money, I can't go to an internship where you don't even pay me stipend. So I'm already in like a disadvantage. The person that's going to get that job is the person that has a mom or someone that is already financially independent, and it's going to improve their own career status. But me now, I'm staying in that safe place.
That's the case of the rich getting richer.
Yes, the rich keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer. There are layers to it when it comes to poverty and inequality. And when people come out with that statement that poor people are lazy, I find it very, very offensive. I do. No. What do you think? Who do you think can sort of help? Let's not say completely eradicate poverty, because that is impossible. How can we close the gap? How can we get people out of like abject poverty? Who do you think should be responsible for this? Like, should it be the government? Should it be the wealthy? Should it be the the businessmen? Okay. Who do you think?
I think, do you know the governance? There is something we call, I've forgotten the terminology for it, like corporate bodies, wherever they domicile, they are supposed to take care of their social...
CSR.
Yeah.
Corporate social responsibility.
Corporate social responsibility. They are supposed to take care of the people that they should do the work. Instead, do you know what they do? They buy bikes for them. They buy helmets for them. No, it's funny, but it's shocking. They buy bikes for them. They won't build the school. They will never build the school. They'll give them shirts. They'll crest it. They'll give them shirts. They buy them football.
Things that are not meaningful. That don't have like a proper investment.
They give you things that is going to take you to the next day. They will just give you some, like they give you a shirt that is going to take you for a year. Of course, you go to somebody's house, you see all the promo shirts like this company. But is that what we really need?
They're not giving you what they need.
They won't give you what you need because they don't want you to be wise. They don't want you to know. So policies, as a country, our policies is supposed to be, we need to have infrastructures in place that checkmates all these people.
In terms of the big taxes, in terms of the CSR, don't you think it's also an entitlement issue? That the poor think, okay, you have made so much money, come and give us money now.
That's because they kept them in that place.
So you think that these industries are the ones they're keeping them there, so they might as well, give them something.
Whenever you want to voice out, whenever one of you comes up, you want to voice out, they just call you to the back. Come. Yeah, take $1 million.
Just to shut you up.
Then you go meet your people, then you just tell them, oh, you know what, they are going to fix it, the premises. We're going to even have flying boats, we are going to have, they promise them all ridiculous things. And at the end of the day, after 20 years, they come back again, they take up arms and they say, oh, don't worry, bring it down, we're going to, don't worry. It just keeps going. Then who is going to check that? No one.
Do you think that this is because of the people are greedy? Take away the industries now. You say that if someone comes up to them and say, this what you're doing is not right? And they give you $1 million and they say, shh, go and tell your people. Who's to blame? Don't you think it's the person that took that money? That greed?
No.
I think it's the person.
No.
I think individuals need to take responsibility for their actions.
Let me tell you, greed will imprison us all. I know that. Greed will imprison us all. If you don't sell greed to me, I'm not ready to buy.
Okay.
If you don't sell it to me, I don't even say it. But once you sell it to me and I think it's mouth-watering, I jump on it. You understand?
But then now, then the responsibility has moved from the person that sold it to you to the person that took it.
Hold on, you call this someone like, oh yeah, come, take 5 million, go and talk to your people. The greed started from you. I won't blame the other guy. And the other guy is just going to go and give them 1,000.
This is where I don't support you. I don't think the person that gave the bribe is correct. No. I think the person that gave the bribe now, this is what I tell you about this, the ball is in your court, right? Yeah. So now the ball is in my court. I'm the big corporation. Yeah. I want the poor people to stay poor because I want to keep using them, right, for the manual labor. So I come and I give your head, the chiefs, the gatekeepers in the community, and I give you 1 million. I say, just take this 1 million. You have the right to say, I'm not taking this 1 million. No, the moment you collect it, both of you are working in cahoots with it, and I blame both of you for it. Yeah. I'm not going to say it's the
okay.
big corporation that you need to take responsibility.
No. Okay.
And that is what, and that's why a lot of our communities are deteriorating. That's why poor people are increasing. Because the people that are meant to speak up for them are not speaking up for them. They're just chopping and clean mouth, and they just say, don't worry, the people are going to do this. That's why politicians can get the young people to do things, because they've settled the top leaders of those, just young people. Yeah. Those young people now will not say, you know what, this one, they don't want to go, just give them a small beer, give them beer. Because they feel at that moment, that's what they want. You give them 5 bottles, they will go and fight for you. But you won't give them an education. A lot of people want instant gratification. In the sense that if I'm a poor person now, from a poor environment, and I'm telling you that money for beer, don't give me the money for beer. Let me use it to buy rich dad poor dad. Robert Kiyoshi's rich dad poor dad. That is not the man do. They rich. But that is what is gonna take you out of that poverty. But when you're poor, you're not seeing that. What you want at that moment is money.
It has lingered for so long. It has lingered for so long. This is what we're talking about is over 50 years. You understand? It has lingered for so long. So, and you've made piles of premises. Piles of premises. I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust you anymore. Just give me what I can eat now. No one trusts it anymore. No one trusts anybody. Yeah, no, I don't trust you anymore. You've been giving me promises upon promises. So you don't blame me. You don't blame me if I want now. If I want it now. Okay, I'll give you money next week. You didn't give me this week. The next week I come. You didn't give me. Next week I'll give you again. Now the next time I see you, give me now. Give me now. I don't want it next week again. Even if you promised me 5,000, okay, now I don't even want the 5,000. Just give me 500 now. I don't want the 5,000 anymore. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. So with that, it's still going to linger. It's still going to linger. They are still going to keep pocketing them. They are still going to remain like that until even if by now everybody realizes, okay, let's do things for the better. Now you want to build a school. You want to build roads. Do you know if they even go there, they want to build the road? The villagers will still go there and just say, no, before you build this road, you still pay us. You understand? And they'll say, they were building the road for you. They don't agree anymore. They don't even when they are saying the machine is there, they don't believe anymore. You put the machine there in the middle of the night, you come and remove it. No, they don't believe you anymore. You've done that a lot. So they are taking responsibility. Like I've decided to live and die like this, or manage myself to one of my 10 boys. You just, I don't know, God will help him. That's exactly what it is. God will help him.
Oh my God. That's an interesting take on it. I'm so sorry that we don't have enough time to continue this conversation. But please, tell us what you think. Do you think that poor people are lazy? Do you think that these corporations are finding a way to keep the poor people poor? I would like to hear from you. Thank you so much, Castro, for joining me. This was an interesting conversation. Very heated. I think I should do this more. Tell me if you want me to have more guests on the vlog. I will definitely do that. Oliver Twist. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Lola Cynthia. This is Castro, and we will see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Share the video. Bye bye.